The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Chanticleers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Delaware's offense will have the football first. Looking to pass, it's Hart. It's complete to the right. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Blue Hens have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Got his man out of the backfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Tyree. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Wants to throw. It's Hart. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Quickly complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
I really love that first drive by the offense. It always seemed like they were just one step ahead of the D, and a nice job there down close. When the defense knew they were going to run the football, being more physical, running it in on 3rd down to get the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The shot to clears, offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Briggs. Makes the grab on the left. Briggs a tackle, and he's got room. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. This time they'll go to the running game. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. We've played 1 before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Back to pass. Under fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. They make the stop after the catch, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Blue Hens trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 21 over the Stallions. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice move to pick up yardage.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
Quarterback on the keeper. Hits a seam wide open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Now he's looking to throw it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man downfield. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Glass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to... They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got his man on the outside. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
To the air, it's Hart. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, and they're in a 3-4 alignment. You're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapsed the pocket on that play.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A low line drive and short kick. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. And this sophomore signal caller really seems to be out of sorts, not exactly sure what he's seeing. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind and then love to get something going here. Now on first down from the 28. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. And the Chanticleers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick up a first down. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Turning on the Jets. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And now on second down for this offense. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Coastal! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And that's a backbreaker for this defense, Jesse. They were doing everything they could, trying to let that clock run out, force a field goal. They execute under 10 seconds left, and they put it in the end zone.
Yeah, how about the situational offense there too, though, David? Understanding the time and the clock and managing it absolutely perfectly. And now the decision, do you go for two and try to tie this thing up before you head into the locker room?
And as the clock runs out here in the second quarter, this offense happy with the lead it has built, and they'll go to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The shot that clears decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Blue Hens have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking for room, it's Harris. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The give to the tailback. He's loose. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the shot to clears are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide. The shot that clears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
To the air, it's Hart. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He'll try to take it back. The tag. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll call for the fair catch here. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Leaves it with the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking downfield, it's Hart. And they fail to hook up on third down.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The give from the gun. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Give to the running back. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. Caught behind the line. It's Kelly. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. And the shot to clears are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun. Wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Touchdown, Delaware! And they turn it into a defensive score.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned.
RPO complete to open the drive. Turning it on. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The shot that clears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They go to the ground. Hard running there. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knock that defense back, and they've got it. .34. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat.
All eyes are on. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Got some room headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
This time, he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. That's caught. It's Tyree. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
He leaves it with his back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Hart. Takes the easy one to the back. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Oh, that one will leave a mark. Nope. The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. And the Chanticleers have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Delaware's offense will go on the attack first. Quarterback may change this route. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, the running back has it. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And this guy stood in the pocket, and he took one right in the kisser and still delivered the ball.
Showed you his toughness there, Reese, didn't he? And he still had to be accurate with that throw because that was man coverage. He really had to do a good job making sure that football was put on his target.
Back to throw, it's Hart. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the interception.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. The shot that clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's reeled in. It's Glass. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And the shot that clears will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quick handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football now. I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Blue Hens with a second and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Harris. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here on third down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Finds the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Blue Hens have this offense rolling. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Glass. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The shot that clears, come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Glass. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. And the shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Give to the back. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The shot that clears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quick completion on the out. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Second down coming up. Takes a handoff. It's Edwards. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. Sends it back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it left. The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. The Blue Hens will put toe together and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Coastal Carolina's offense will get first crack at it today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the Chanticleers are facing third and inches. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Hey, third down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, fourth down coming.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Blue Hens offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Dropping back, it's Hart. Wide open downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The shot that clears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Bring in the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. They'll leave it with him. Makes it past the marker.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Briggs. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And that is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. working that wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Back to pass on second down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the shot to clear send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's got a chance. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air. It's Hart. Finds his tight end. There he goes. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. But will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Off play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Back to pass, it's Hart. Back's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on second and goal. They'll try to run it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. They he puts the first points on the board.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Oh, better look out. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He'll keep it himself. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. From the gun, running back gets the give. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The shot that clears need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To throw, it's Hart. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Gets it out quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Hart. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Well, this defense is going to mix up their looks against this quarterback, playing some zone. That time it was man coverage, but they also brought the blitz. So they're just trying to keep this quarterback on his toes.
Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. From this spot on the field, that would be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up the first on 4th down. He'll set up to throw. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The Blue Hens have enough for the first down. This offense starting to impose its dominance. 13th play of the drive coming. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wideout, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Got it in the middle. It's Stevens. There he goes. Bust through behind his pad. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the ground with the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the shot that clears will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Special teams coming through. As they pin him back, they'll mark it dead at the 10. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires left. It's complete. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to throw, it's Hart. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab on the right. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick quick. It's hard to get a hand on them, run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Zings it complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Hart. Snagged in the middle, it's Tyree. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Blue Hens can really attack on this second and short. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Gonna look downfield again. Using the quick game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick strike complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Poole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And some room to work. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Blue Hens didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on.
Max going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 12 over the Judicials. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Glass. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Grab behind the line. It's Glass. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Oh, what a move. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The shot that clears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're looking to throw on second and short. Got it in the middle at Stevens. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the shot that clears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The shot that clears will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route. By the time he got his head around, ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the shot that clears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The shot that clears will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 30. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Hart. A little release to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to block.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the shot to clears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
They'll go to the ground. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. The shot that clears want to move quickly. On 3rd down, going up top. Complete downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kelly. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Trying to do it on the ground. And the Blue Hens get the first down.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now, Palmer, just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop you.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Blue Hens will kick it away first. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Ferguson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Commodores want to crank the tempo. Quarterback on the keeper. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Commodores trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Quarterback extends the play. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
A fair catch called for and made. So Delaware's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Dropping back, it's Hart. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ferguson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Commodores moving quickly to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And they're able to get him on the ground. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got rid of it just in time.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Back to pass, it's Dyer. Right on the money. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the move, it's Newberry. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Ferguson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. I really like this call to go for it on 4th down in this area of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets it out fast.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Back open in the middle. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Blue Hens are on the move. He wants to throw it again. He's got the back in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
Using his legs, it's Newberry. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does.
And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Hand off from the shotgun. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes a man miss. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Handoff from the gun. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Hart. And the pass. They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Commodores will get us started with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Delaware's offense will go on the attack first. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there.
Kearney on the Jets. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Lots of running room. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Blue Hens look to keep this drive humming. Dropping back, it's Hart. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Tyree. And the Blue Hens get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down coming up. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Finds the tight end. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's a fake. He's looking to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. So Vanderbilt's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, it's out. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Kelly. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Finds his back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Grab near the marker. It's Kelly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Blue Hens are rolling down the field. The give to the back. Look out, he's got room. Smashes through the tackle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Hart. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Blue Hens trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 3. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Fitted in the window for the score. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Dyer. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Commodores need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
To the air, it's Hart. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pfeiffer. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Commodores racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Vandy. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be... Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. The Blue Hens are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's loose. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
The run from the shotgun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Blue Hens line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 11 over Western Kentucky. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Blue Hens will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Pulls it in. It's Newberry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to run for it. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Commodores are on the move.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They'll try the run. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Commodores can really attack on this second and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run.
Oh, a lot of space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Pfeiffer. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Commodores are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. It's caught. Touchdown Doors! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Be more physical, Jesse, on those second down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense. As a staff, challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? This offense has it with really good field position. Rides the back on the option to give. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. And the Commodores in the hurry up. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Kelly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Dumps it off in the flats. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Punts it out of the air. At the 35, he's open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. He's looking to pass. That's caught. It's Kelly. Wide open spaces. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. The Commodores backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. A quick pass to the left.